my starlights, it is Fawn here, and welcome back to another episode of our little survival world, where today we get to build in another fun biome. But before we do that, I want to show you guys a couple of little thingies. One being this little area where it's over on the cliff of the lavender field, which is where we built yesterday. So this is our spawn point for when we teleport from our home to the lavender field. This is where we will pop in, and we can take our pathway all the way over to our lovely little cottage that we built. Oh, hello, little sprout neighbor. So this is what we built last episode. If you guys did not see, we found a little dragon that we have kept. This is our little teleportation gazebo where we can head on home. But we are going to come in here and we are going to sit down on the bench and go over the biome add-on, because I did not do that last episode, and I should have, because the add-on comes with this book that tells us about all of these locations, like the orange forest, the enchanted forest, lavender field, toxic swamp, red whisper forest, LunarWood forest, volcano peaks, horror hills, shroomland, sky island, redwood forest, crystal caves, and desert caves. So we are going to be building in a lot of those, and alongside this we also have mobs and animals such as the cloud lights, islanders, cloud monsters, sky dragons, which we actually do have the sky dragon. We also have the bear, woodpecker, raccoon, the worm, a lava golem, fire spirit, flower sprout, and normal sprout, which are our neighbors here in the lavender field biome. So we love them. We also have the red panda, the ghost, a crystal golem, flying crystal, a beaver, owl, trunk monster, pumpkin skeleton, a plant golem, enchanted butterfly, my cousin, the magical deer, a light monster, crayfish, trap plant, swamp monster, toxic slime, horror monster, which is creepy, rat, crow, unicorns, roseate spoonbills, fireflies, cobras, mummies, centipedes, and scorpions, and we have mushroom villagers, infected mushrooms, and small infected mushrooms. And we also have, in each biome, there are different structures that will actually spawn in, as well as a bunch of new little things that we can craft to help us get through everything. So, we obviously have the sky dragon, and we're going to find a bunch of new mobs today where we are building. I'm also going to address the elephant in the room that if you have not noticed, which hopefully you have not, I do sound a little bit different, and this video is completely late and posted on the completely wrong day. I'm going to head back to our house really quickly because it's getting dark and I want to go to sleep because I don't want to deal with the oogly booglies. But if you have noticed, I have been dealing with a head cold for the past week or so, which is why this episode is coming out a week late, as well as, thank you, phone, for that, as well as on a Tuesday, because this is going to be a two-part video. Please let me sleep. But today we are going to be building, and then on Thursday, like our normally upload schedule, we will be decorating the house that we make. Please let me sleep. But yeah, I've been dealing with a head cold. I tried to film, I really did, but every time I did my intro, I could not cough, or I could not speak without coughing every 3 seconds, and the day after, when I went to go and try and record again, I had found out that I lost my voice, so I literally could not talk, but we are back. My voice is somewhat fine. All I have is some sniffles and a stuffy nose, but we're doing better. I should hopefully sound better tomorrow because I feel a lot better, but here we have the lavender fields, but today we are going to be building in the LunarWood, which, whilst I was sick, I did do some video setup. So I did some building already, as well as the little teleportation gazebo, which is where we should spawn first, and a couple of other builds, as well as the outline to the house, because the outline of the house is a lot bigger than any of the builds that we have done. So I wanted it to be a quick and painless project. So, yeah, I did a bunch of setup stuff. There is going to be a bunch of setup stuff that I have to do once I quit filming this, but without further ado, we will pop in here, and I will show you, and hopefully I am not turned the wrong direction. I don't believe okay, good. I am turned the right direction. So here is our teleportation gazebo, which if we press that button, it will take us all the way back to our house and back to our cozy little room, We have a cute little pond here, which I have extended into a lovely, lovely waterfall, which runs back here, down through a cave system, and down to a larger waterfall, which flows into a ravine that we can use for mining, which is actually a really plentiful ravine. I have been in there. And up here, we have a stable with our unicorns! I did manage to get 2 unicorns whilst I was building. They are not tamed yet. We're going to do that next episode, but we do need name suggestions. So we're going to hop back here. But yeah, I did build their cute little stable. It's not the best, but it'll work. But we do need names, and we're gonna come over here, and I want to introduce you guys to the LunarWood mansion. This place is huge. I'm pretty sure this is the second largest build I have ever done in Minecraft. The first one was a castle bigger than this, but I have a vision for what I'm doing. Obviously, this hole in the ceiling will be a spot for a lovely crystal chandelier. We're gonna have a staircase over here, and over here, since it's a identical house, or identical symmetrical house, I guess is a better word, we will have stairs over there and an archway. I'm going to do a bunch of decorating, but yeah, I want to try and find you guys some of the other mobs though, because I showed you guys the unicorns, and there's more unicorns over here. Hello everybody. I want to find you guys the roseate spoonbill and a firefly, which the fireflies actually I will not be able to find until it's dark out, because they actually, what's cool is they integrated the mod into normal Minecraft, as they should obviously. So the firefly bushes that are part of vanilla Minecraft, the fireflies in the add-on are actually part of that, so they live inside the bush during the day, and then when night comes they pop out of the bushes and they will pop back in throughout the night, and it's actually really cool. But I did not see any of the roseate spoonbills, which are actually absolutely gorgeous, so hopefully we find some of those while we're building. To save my voice, because I've been talking the past few minutes more than I have the past week, I will be doing a building montage as I normally do. So, building montage magic! And we are finally done with the build after it liked to crash. Oh, I did not mean to run into that tree, but after it liked to crash on me a few times like it did last episode, I believe I have actually found out why it's crashing, so I'm going to do a couple of experiments to see if that is actually the reason. But we are finally finished. She is absolutely gorgeous, and I did forget to mention, which I am very sorry about, this is actually a build done by this person up here in the right hand corner. On TikTok they do wonderful building tutorials, and I saw this one and I was like, yeah, this has to go on the LunarWood. So this is absolutely beautiful. Up here we have our literal crystal chandelier. I was not lying when I said it was going to be crystal. It looks a little funny. We have some beautiful windows that let in some beautiful light from our Prisma visuals, and we have the matching stairs on each side as well as the walkways, like I said. So off camera I'm gonna do a couple of setup things because I want next episode to run as smoothly as it can. We have this little beaver. He's hanging out on the roof. I've tried to get him down. He will not come down. But I'm gonna plant some more trees and some more foliage so it obviously looks like the LunarWood, because I did have to remove a lot of the trees so I could build. So I'm gonna replant those. I love this build. It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. I love the colors. But we also need, as I mentioned, 2 name suggestions for our unicorns. So remember to leave those in the comments or the Discord. We need a name for this big guy and our little guy. Where is our little guy? Where's our baby unicorn? Where'd our baby go? Oh, and we're glitching. Well, it seems I might have to perform some magic. Our baby seems to be missing. He will not be missing this episode. I seem to be having to do some magics, but I still need 2 name suggestions. I'm gonna pop back into survival. There we go. So I will have that fixed by next episode, and I will have everything set up. But the name suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. I would love to see your ideas, or if you would like, you can leave them in the suggestions tab in our Discord, which if you are not part of our Discord server, the link will be down below in the description. I would love to have you in there. It is super fun. I do my best to respond. Obviously, I have not been very good at responding because of the holidays and now being sick, so I do apologize. I really hope that you guys are feeling well and you guys are not sick, but if you are, please take it easy, please be safe, and I hope you feel better soon. So bye-bye, my starlights.
The sun's coming up, we're chasing the magic.